in cases which people are accused of a sentence worthy of the death penalty, we would like you to honor the federal government's position of seeking the death penalty in those cases. Perfectly fine. She has every right to do so. What she did, however, was make this statement. Actually, this is the one. Sorry, this is the one from the Department of Justice. And she said in her opening statement, Luigi Mangione's murder of Brian Thompson, an innocent man and father of 2 children, was premeditated, cold-blooded assassination that shocked America. That was her open statement. That was her opening statement. In no part of that does that say presumed innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. There's no presumption of innocence. Pam Bondi, as a representative of our entire legal system, referred to Luigi Mangione as a murderer of Brian Thompson, end of story, who is an innocent man, and it was premeditated, cold-blooded, and an assassination. No presumption of innocence. And I beat to death. That is disgusting for the U.S. Attorney General to make that kind of statement. Now, in a sub-paragraph, she did add as alleged. As alleged, Luigi Mangione stalked, murdered, and murdered United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, blah, 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 blah. So she did use the word alleged once, but her opening statement was, Luigi Mangione murdered Brian Thompson in an act of premeditated, cold-blooded assassination. That may be fine for a prosecutor to do who's prosecuting the case because they're making their case. This is what we're saying the guy did, and then the defense says we're saying the guy didn't, and it's the jury's decision. That's okay for a prosecutor. She's not acting as a prosecutor. She's working as the Attorney General of the United States and should be believing in the presumption of innocence. She can direct them to seek the death penalty, but not call Luigi Mangione a murderer. So Karen Agnifilo blasted him, and I want to show. I'm not going to show Karen Agnifilo's response because she blasted him and said, no, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's take a moment. Statements.
Pammy cakes. Huh. I love it.
Let's read Karen Agnifilo's statement. She reiterates this in much more brutal language in the motion filed today. You're going to love it if you haven't heard it. And if you have heard it, you're going to love hearing it again. It's big. But here's her initial statement to Pam Bondi. This is on April 1st. Pam Bondi made her statement, and then this from Karen Agnifilo. This is what I think got me in trouble on TikTok.